Hello. Hold on. Let's
Hello,
see.
sir. How are you doing?
Hi, how's it going?
I am good. Thank you very much.
I'm not getting, oh, hold on. Not getting any audio. One second. All right, now I should be able to hear you. Norman? Oh,
Yes, this
Noman.
is
Noman. Noman.
yeah,
Great.
yeah. I have my colleague with me as well, Mr. Azim.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
Okay, so
Hi.
actually, yeah, we are waiting for you to, to give us time. So to explain the things what you want to have with us.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have reviewed your project thoroughly, and it is really interesting project. Okay, and we already have done similar project earlier in past relation with MLM. It was a five level although, but it is the similar way which we have done the thing. So Azim, can you please explain what we have, evaluate so far and how we move forward? What will be the step taken? First of all, we need to explain what we have understand about their project, and after that we can, have if there is couple of question, we can ask with brother crypto petitioner, but
Yes.
we
Yeah, yeah. It's thank you. Nicholas is the name.
Nicola, okay, Nicola. We will have Nicola to answer all those stuff. If you wanted to record this session, I don't
Yes.
mind.
Or
Okay,
I go by Nico for short. Yeah. Nicolas,
Nico.
Nico. Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Nice to
recorded,
meet you.
yes, most importantly because we're sharing it with the team because we're going to select our devs based off of
Yeah,
authenticity, transparency. That's why one of the first things actually I would like you guys to provide is the information about doxing yourselves. Like if you have LinkedIn, if you have Twitter, if you have other professional profiles, a certification from a university, things of this nature. Because the
yeah.
team will look at all
Let me
this.
share you.
Yeah.
Let me share you my company address
Okay.
over the Zoom.
Okay.
This is brdgtech.com. Okay, please
Oh,
check this profile. We have established company in Bahrain.
okay.
Okay, we provide end-to-end solution.
Nice.
Okay. Yes, you can directly collaborate with us in order to do the things for the order and other stuff. So we are openly available, and we are in the business more than 6 year now, and we have done lot of successful project, around 500 plus projects, and I have
Amazing.
more than 400 satisfied clients.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's very qualified.
Yes, so you can have a look in detail of our website, and we have some ready-made solution also available, which including ICO solution. It is end-to-end solution for your ICO, which will including dashboard and admin panel and everything. We have our complete launchpad like a pink sale. Pink sale?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the similar solution available with us. We have complete NFT marketplace. We have lottery solution. We have gambling solution. We have MLM solution with name of Pool Triple Eight. Okay, these gambling and Pool Triple Eight is not on our solution at this moment, but it will be available in next few days from now, and in order for you to test it, including the MLM this the solution kind of thing with name of Pool Triple Eight. Okay,
Okay. Yeah.
so yeah, so Azim, if you would like to explain the if you can brief what we have evaluated so far, on the project, so which Nico has just shared with us. So and if there is any question, we can take things forward from there.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
One second, I'm just sharing my screen first.
Yep. Sure.
I got one.
Okay.
Nauri, can you please allow me to share my screen?
Can
Yeah.
you please allow us to share screen?
Yep. I believe I just did that.
Okay. Azim,
Okay,
it's
here,
done
yeah,
now.
got it. Okay, share my screen. So you guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, can.
Actually, I have completely go through your document.
Hmm.
Like, first of all, what I understand, I just wanted to tell you that what I understand, like from this document, like your procedure of like complete MLM system you want to design. Actually, it's not a traditional system, first of all. You made some changes into it. Like in traditional system, actually, the parent is getting rewards from the children's, like from the down investors actually, what are come under them. But
Right.
in his system, in this system, actually, you put some caps on their actually investment. Like what I should say, like the first top investor will start by paying 0.05 SOL to open the position, and
Hmm.
after that it goes to the 9 level. For first from the first level, he is getting some certain amount of like 50% of this of the contribution. After that, for level 2 and level 3, he will not get any contribution because the contribution is directly going to the DEX and the DAO, uh,
Yes.
right, like this. And from level 4 to 9, he is getting the 5% of the contribution. But there's a cap if it's like max. Yeah, definitely. There's a cap. You put some cap on top of it, like I guess.
Yeah, so the idea is that it incentivizes the individual who's got what we call the ancestry, their downline,
Mm.
to
Mm.
upgrade their deposit to actually pay more into their
Yes.
referral link that they'd be set up with, so that they can earn more from their downline. So it's
Yeah,
capped, and
actually,
that's why I would want to display the spillover amount so they can see if they're missing any money. That incentivizes them to upgrade.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's what I need to explain. I need to tell you that, like, if suppose he's like his contribution, the parent contribution is like 0.05 SOL. So, and in the downline from level 4 to 9, the whale comes in, like who will contribute like almost 2 SOL. But the parent will only get the 5% of 0.05, not for 2%, right?
But not for two soul, basically.
Yeah, actually.
Not, yeah. So
So
you
it's
have
like
kept the
that.
limit. They will get the amount of commission from 0.05, right?
Right.
0.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
This
would
is
be just like the minimum amount that they can
yes,
enter and
Yes.
open the contract with. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about this one. This
Okay.
like the five
Oh,
percent at the position zero. Like yeah, you put the cap of 5% of their maximum contribution.
yeah.
Like he would get if the like a profit amount, the reward amount is like 1 SOL, but he would get only the 5% of 0.5 SOL, like which is zero point
Yes.
zero two five, I guess.
That's correct.
Yeah,
Ye-
Yeah,
that's
so they
what
would see
that's the
that
whole
huge
process
amount.
actually.
They would see all
Yeah.
that extra and be like, "Oh, wow, I need to upgrade to get these
Yeah,
commissions next time."
definitely. And
Yeah.
if like if he like when he gets 0.025% of the contribution, 0.05% of that contribution, and the remaining amount will be moved to the spillover wallet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. So I think we are on the right track. I just have I think this is the basic soul of that of your concept, like the MLM system, right?
Yeah. This is
Uh,
the core of the fundraising.
So what I have understand, like people will come to your platform and just come and like contribute into the system, right? Like, for the fundraising,
Mhm.
they will create a fundraise and then people start contributing it. And again, we will put the functionality to create a Telegram group with each for each fundraise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. I just wanted to ask, is there any other activities you are performing in the platform, or people just create a fundraise and other users are contributing to it? Only that's it?
Let's see. Well, once they have those user groups and they have their own Telegram from each person
Hmm.
they refer, they can use that to communicate with people about other activities and projects going on. So, for example, right now I'm looking at like an airdrop that's happening, and there's a bridge that exists with a commission from a referral link. And this would allow each person to then leverage their network of the people they bring in to tap into other opportunities from throughout all of crypto. So it's really to be dynamic that we want to build a think tank so we can discuss what's really up and coming and work together in collaboration of using this network to earn from all types of referral programs that exists. But the core is to deliver this Dex and DAO wallet, which we will then want to pay the developers as yourselves to continue to grow with us. We want a DAO that will be evolving, not just voting on the blockchain, but even having later a more dynamic e-democracy system, meaning people will be able to have discussions like a social media platform and debate. And it's this whole vision for a futurist concept of people talking about the policies that we live in our governments, having discussions about what we don't like about our government, what we would like to change, and then that leads into our core, really what is the ballot AI utility, which connects to uh, the ballot access execution. That's where my background comes in. I have 20 years in the industry related to ballot access. So, like just before this call, I was on a call with some people in New Mexico about a mayoral race, and I'm going to be helping them with gathering the signatures to put the mayor on the ballot. In states like Florida and California and all over this country and countries worldwide, people can vote on the laws that they want to change, but it doesn't happen much. It's just like insurances. I'm learning about life insurance. People don't learn about personal finance when they're in school, and they should. They should know about how the money system works. That's what attracts me to blockchain and cryptocurrency because we start learning about inflation and deflationary currencies and how we have more asset value from these kind of currencies. The same goes with law that we live in a system where we're told we should vote every couple of years and just wait for politicians to fix everything. Meanwhile, what's actually available to us in our constitutions that's not really discussed enough, which is part of this program, fundraising around the idea to raise awareness that we not only have the ability to vote on the laws we want to change, but we have ability now to organize the critical mass of people needed to change those laws. It requires about 5 to 10% of the population signing petitions to put them on the ballot. And so we have a utility that will allow us to use the networks we build here as our strength in numbers of core human beings that vote, that can then participate in our countries and vote on the law. So actually, you brought up a good point because I want to amend this document to have one other feature, which is when someone signs up, they will select of the emojis which country flag they're from, so that we can also have an organization set up with a database from my admin perspective, from admin, that we can have different groups for each country of people that are in this. So not only will people have their own subgroups of people that could be from all over the world, but we want Telegram groups that are like the USA group, the Bahrain group. Where are you guys from again?
We are from Bahrain, basically, yes.
Bahrain, yeah. There'll be one for Japan, there will be one for Costa Rica. Not every country can have this so that they have their own network of people who are in our group. And then once, this is the beautiful thing. When we reach a critical mass, which is totally possible in each country, the people will recognize with this platform that we have the ability to use AI to write the laws that we would want the politicians to push. And we can do better than they can. We can put the pressure on the legislature with the community, which is my background in community organizing. And we can also put ballot initiatives so we can attack it from all angles. We can use the traditional model, putting pressure on candidates, and we can use ballot initiatives and referenda and recalls. If someone wants to remove the president or remove certain party members in different political offices, that's something that we essentially will be able to function and do. The biggest one to get us all excited, why you guys would want to be part of this legacy and join us, is because the number one thing the Bitcoin community wants is a Bitcoin reserve in every country. That the countries start creating their own rainy day funds. So when there's a bad economy, they can pull from that Bitcoin fund. And also just to pump the value of Bitcoin and get the world, all the people in the states and countries to want to adopt Bitcoin just like their government is, and so forth, all the other cryptos. And I have like 5 key legislations that tie into crypto that I've written for the United States, but could be written anywhere, that the crypto world will want to adopt and be a part of this exact project to boost our token value and be part of our fundraiser network. And the second one is a topic I'm sure you heard of, Bitcoin voting or blockchain voting, where you vote. It could be a paper ballot, but it could be tracked with a QR code and a blockchain token to make sure the vote is audited on the blockchain. And that would just radically create transparency for the elections we need. So it's a big idea. And I'm a thinker, I'm a creative person.
Yeah.
That's my benefit. I have a background in politics, 20 plus years. And so this is my legacy I want to leave, starting with the fundraiser, because what you guys can build is so important. If we get upon getting this done and we start networking, we have a dedicated team, just 60 plus people right now. We didn't even start marketing. But
Very
once that
nice.
gets started, I'm sure that this will spread. I can do some real marketing, and then we see the potential of this being a top like $1 billion market cap coin, the coin behind
Correct.
this.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you want us to put this DAO mechanism on top of it as well? So as you said, you want to
Absolutely.
have a kind of voting mechanism and other stuff. Definitely, we can implement this DAO mechanism on top of it. Whoever are the owner and the community, they able to make the changes. They will give you guidance. They will, suggest you something what need to be done, what need to be changed, what is the way forward to make things better. Like all the things will come under the DAO basically. So definitely, will help you to develop that DAO complete DAO system on top of it as well.
I have no doubt that you can do everything. It's a huge ecosystem we had built. So
This
we
is
had this
indeed.
developer that built this. He's from Serbia, and he's not a very smart person, even though he can code, because he scammed us. But he doesn't realize that as soon as I get the money to pay for the legal team, we can
Mhm.
audit his IP from the Telegram. We can have a subpoena delivered to Telegram that will do that because he's involved in cybercrime. And he's ripping off multiple people. He has a wallet with like $300,000 in it. And
Wow.
I already have a guy right now researching his wallets to see what other wallets are connected, to see if there's other scams he's involved in, which will help. We also have his information from Fiverr and from PayPal that we can subpoena and get his real information in Serbia. And he's going to freak out when he realizes his scam game is up. That will also possibly be allowing us to get our $90,000 back that we could pump our project and token. But we know
Wow.
standalone, this fundraiser, if you look at the history of Forsage and other MLMs you've done, they can blow up huge. And this is the first one of any of that I've ever seen that has a real idea behind a token and a utility backing it. So that DEX and DAO fund to build that ecosystem is something none of the other projects have. So
Yep.
people want to buy our token. We don't even need to do an airdrop. They'll just see they're missing out if they won't buy the token because the DEX and the DAO funds will let people vote on where those funds are attributing to grow that token value. The DEX, the whole idea there, it's also tied into a launch pad. So like Pump Fund, but it would be exclusive for just those who stake. And we have to have a limited minimum amount of staking. We were going to say like 500,000 tokens. We could set it at variable amounts. But when they stake a certain amount, then they get a reward for staking, so that's their incentive. Then they get access to the DAO. Then they can vote on what policy tokens they want, which would be launched in the exclusive launchpad only for stakers. So the Bitcoin Reserve, other blockchain currency reserve, Bitcoin voting. We have one for auditing the government finances with AI and blockchain to make sure they're not wasting money, like the
Mm.
big Doge program they're doing here in the U.S. now.
Yep.
And there's a few others like protecting startups from regulation and investors so they can like in the US we can't invest in a lot of startups because of the regulation today, although the Trump administration looks like they might resolve some of that. But that's
Mm.
been a biggest thing, and countries protecting their rights to cryptocurrency is going to be a huge narrative, and I believe that this bull market would be the one that we can make this pop.
Yeah, I understand. So the thing is, like, I have couple of questions related to your project. As you said, the previously you hired one developer. This this is related to this project, or it was another project?
He built everything that I'm talking about. He built the staking, the DAO, the DEX, the Launchpad, and we were just ready to start marketing. I just purchased some AI marketing tools, and then we reached 70,000 market cap, a new all-time high, and he went,
Where is that product?
pulled it.
Where is
Well,
that
it's
product?
it's gone. We still have the token, the original token, which is called
Uh-huh.
BallotAI. If you can look it
So
up
you
on,
don't have anything UI, UX, you don't have anything
he
available with you?
destroyed it. He built it and then destroyed
Oh
it to
my
steal
God.
our money.
Why he does that, this thing?
Evil, evil. So trust me, I plan on getting him back, and we're going to sue him. And he's not
Mm.
going to be able to hide. Will be able to get his IP. We'll be able to subpoena him. I just need like another five to six to $10,000, which I don't have because he wiped out like half of my net worth.
No issue.
So that's why
10,000.
this is the core component. Because once we get this started, we get 10,000. Our whole community is going to vote on using that to get our 90,000 back from him through the legal
Mhm.
system.
So, what about the UX, UI design? You already have it, the Figma design and everything, no? Or you want us
I
to?
mean, he destroyed it. I am building stuff on Figma right now, but
Okay.
we could go over that when the time comes. We need to start very humble, and that's why I'm asking for almost charity for a very low cost fundraiser to start because I lost my net worth. And I hope that you
Mhm.
see the value. If you take the AI, if you take AI and take our white paper, throw it in there and
Mhm.
say, what do you think is the potential of this project? You're going to see it's going to give you some
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
like
this there is huge potential. I
yeah,
can see, that
yeah,
you and I must say I must appreciate you are putting a lot of effort on it, and this is really amazing product, amazing things which you are gonna build, and you already said you already have 60 plus member in the community. Even the project is not get started,
yeah,
once definitely is gonna start it will give you great value.
yeah.
And I am engaged and involved in lot of big and $1 million project. Let me show you a few of them so you can see what kind of job we are done so far. Let me
Awesome.
share my screen, Azim. Just hold on. Uh,
So I
yes, please. Okay. So okay, this is the I'm sharing you my screen. Okay. So these are two projects I'm going to show you. If you want to see more, I will show you more. This is one of the project with name of Lunix. Okay. And you can see this is all complete integration. Hold on, what is happening? Okay. So this is the Lunix. Okay. They have launched, they are still in pre-sale. Okay. And right now, they are in pre-sale stage. They have not launched their token yet. And you can see how much amount of token they have raised. $7.2 million in just only, I believe, 5 to 6 months only. Okay, they have done aggressive marketing, and you can see this their Telegram group. As soon as any buy coming, so it's pop up. There is some buying like that, so
Yeah,
it is popping up like that. So it is automatically come. For example, this is the buying,
yeah,
and they have they said this is the total raise amount. They
yeah,
have raised 7.2 million so far. If you can see, this is the complete project we have done for them, and this is just only website and the launchpad which they able to pay in Ethereum and USDT. Initially they have launched with USDT, Solana, Bitcoin, the BNB also, but after that they have restrict only allowing currency with USDT and Ethereum. So this is the one of the project. I will share you the link, you can go on through it. Another project with name of Ramatics. This Ramatics, this is we have complete giving them complete ecosystem. It is end-to-end project. It is not only the launch pad. It is the complete dashboard. I will show you complete dashboard. They have complete that this website, and
hmm,
also you can see the complete dashboard. I will connect to their system. It will take you to their dashboard. Okay, on the dashboard. Hold on. I will connect. Once I will connect, it will take them to the dashboard. This is complete ecosystem. For example, if you are the investor, if I buy some token, I buy this much of amount of token. It says what will be the value when it will be launching on the exchange. So far, they have raised around 14 point. Where is that money? This is 15.1, 15 million plus dollar they have raised, and they have soft cap of 18 million. So far, this stage is coming 97%, means 100% almost completed. They have soft cap is 18 million, hard cap is 36 million. Means after 36 million, they will go for the Uniswap launch in exchange. Okay, so this is the complete system. You can see there are the wells. 150,000 is the first one, and or
yeah.
you can see all the top holders over there. You can see if you wanted to go and buy, and you can see all the transactions. There is credit card payment system and other system also available. The accepting currency in Ethereum, BNB, Bitcoin, USDT, Solana, and card payment also. Okay, so you can see all the transaction which you have made it, all the
Yeah, that's
transaction.
actually really all this you're doing with the I kind of it's like an ICO.
Yeah. This
This
is the
is
complete ICU
relevant.
solution. This is
Yeah,
what I mean to say. Yeah.
yeah,
Let me show you other project also, just in order to, sake of your confidence. You want us who
absolutely.
are we are exactly.
Yeah,
So, this is our complete launch pad, the token launch pad. I show you.
yeah.
This is the complete launchpad, which is similar to the pink sale. Okay,
Hmm.
so here you can easily create your token, easily create your pre-sale and all other stuff. If you will go to the demo, this is live demo on testnet. We are going to launch on mainnet as well very soon. Now, if you wanted to create your token, for example, create token, you can create token with multiple network like Base,
Hmm.
BNB, our launch, Ethereum, and other network we are going to launch it very soon.
Yeah.
You have token lock capability, and also you can easily create the pre-sale, just like you are doing on the pink sale and other launch pads. So this is the complete ecosystem which we have developed, and also we have developed our complete NFT marketplace. You can see the demo over here.
Yeah.
Like, I'll show you the demo. Okay. This is complete working NFT marketplace. If you wanted to have it for yourself, white label, we can do it. White label all the collection. This, by the way, this marketplace is far better than OpenSea. We have, completed all the requirement, all the things, as normalize everything. You can discover the token. You can, like create your wallet. You can create the collections, and there are so many other options are available. So
Great.
yeah, you can visit this website also. And also we have the complete lottery system. This lottery system also, it is also up and running on the testnet. So what happened, every 5 minutes it will be the winner is gonna announce. You see, this is the popping up who is the winner, the token number, the ticket number 25, 4, 14,
Okay.
26, 10,
Yeah, I have
10.
no. That's great.
These are the winners. So every 5 minutes, the cycle will be gonna repeat, and everything will be done. Another thing is our dice rating racing. This is the gambling side. So what I mean to say, the expertise and experience which we are having.
No doubt.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
you
You're
can
much
visit.
better than other devs are kind of like startup. They don't have their own websites, and you have a really clear portfolio of great projects. I have no doubt.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
one of the key things here is my budget. That's why I wanted the fundraiser to be successful with the team. We're all excited. We want to capitalize during this bull market. Even just the referral marketing platform alone to make our own money is worth it. The
Mhm.
idea that it's backing a token ecosystem just gives it so much more potential. And the concept of having an auto rotator, which would be on the main website, it just
Mhm.
makes sense. It could be really viral, especially among all the degens. I could pay a few guys on X.com to post to their, 20,000, 40,000 people, and then you get a few degens taking it off, and then they take it off. It just becomes a ripple effect. Upon doing that, I believe that we could raise all the capital needed for continuing the fund because until we sue this guy and get our money back, which could take many months, who knows how long, I'm really tapped out. So I'm looking at someone that could really analyze my project, that could see that this is worthwhile being a partnership in. And to see the
Mhm.
back end, we have also these beautiful NFTs I had 3D rendered. They're set to be fully rigged, although the artist kind of disappeared on me. But they were designed that they would be fully rigged, and we have another idea of putting them in like a game where people would, instead of running around shooting people like so many popular games, people would run around and have an interactive like NPC AI interface where people are talking with the AI and they're pitching them through their headphones. Hey, would you sign this petition for a Bitcoin reserve? And making
Mhm.
a game out of it. So it'd be like training people for the real world of what it takes to go out there and gather signatures. I think it'd be so much fun. We just want to build like this huge intersection. There's actually potential to get a grant from Unity Games to do that because it would be an educational game. So we have a lot of ideas, but we want to start with this humble fundraising program first. And so I really need to figure out the best way that we can negotiate a price on that and then see how we can involve you in all the other steps for our whole ecosystem.
See, Nico, we have not quote you yet, like, the complete proposal and other stuff. And thanks, you have shared your thought relation with your budget. Just let me know what is the reasonable budget is in your mind, then we can make our mind if it is doable with us, because it is not short term project like that. It takes a long time, around 2 to 3 months
Oh, no
to
kidding.
develop complete ecosystem.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
For
not
the
necessary.
for the complete ecosystem, got it. But do
Yes.
understand we are only ready to just start with the fundraiser because I'm tapped out. He wiped out my
Yep.
resources. I put myself in $90,000 of business credit debt,
Yep.
which I do have a fortunate option to claim bankruptcy under my business, and it's not on my personal debt. But my other
Mhm.
assets, my crypto, I have to wait till the bull market takes off before I use those. The ideal situation is we just start with this Telegram fundraiser with Solana, or we even thinking an EVM chain could be fine, and then later build a cross-chain bridge. So
Yep.
that way we can build our core funding. Once we get 10K, we sue the guy. That could turn around quickly. One of the companies out of Israel said they might even be able to get results within a week because as soon as they start putting pressure on him with the subpoenas, a
Mhm.
lot of times they're getting results and they're getting people to cough up the money and pay people back. They're called payback.com, and there's a few others. We do that. That's a great way we can come up with capital. The other way is, of course, keep pushing the fundraiser and come up with enough capital to pay you for the other steps. What do you think the timeline is just to do the Telegram fundraiser bot for starters?
Telegram fundraiser bot, what will be the scope of work on that? Can you please explain and elaborate?
Oh, well, just that document that you had that explains this Telegram fundraising bot alone. The scope of the contract would start
Okay.
there, but then I would, of course, want to have you keep building the whole ecosystem, but we would have to do it in stages.
Yeah. This is the thing we will do in milestone.
Okay.
We'll set the all the milestone together. Like in first stage, we will develop complete this Telegram board and other stuff, and then we will come up with a staking platform where you will
Yes.
set all the stakers and create the complete MLM ecosystem. And also we will go with a DAO. We'll go with registration process. There will be registration, the wallet connect, the normal two factor authentication process also. So we will definitely develop and implement each and everything. What I can do, I will send you a detailed proposal milestone wise. In first milestone, as you said, you want a Telegram bot, and what we will do with this Telegram bot, and what will be the scope of work. And for the second milestone, what we'll do, third milestone, what we'll do. So if you are
Yeah.
okay, then we'll move forward.
But
Just
we do have to segment it because I only have enough money to even consider the first milestone as one whole project, just a
uh-huh.
Telegram bot.
Yeah, just that's why I'm asking you what will be your budget for the first milestone, something like
Okay.
that. Can you please share with me
Yes,
your
sure. I'll tell you now, taking a chord, it sounds like a low ball offer, and I totally
uh
respect your professionality. And I would rather pay to get a job done right. At the
hmm
same time, I'm also asking for some bit of charity, understanding that, what happened and where we want to go, that you would want to be part of our ecosystem and help us anyway. But I'll tell you, I have the records. It was on Fiverr. I paid the guy 1,500 only. This is after he
hmm
did a bunch of other stuff. No,
hmm
but I have that. It was done through the Fiverr that where I paid him for
Okay.
this Telegram bot.
Okay.
So
So
I know that sounds really
1,500.
low, but I mean, just like to me, it sounds low, but
No, 1,500 for what? For the Telegram things?
yeah,
Telegram bot thing. Okay, let me evaluate,
yeah.
let me analyze what scope we are going to cover with this amount of this thing, and what component will be covered, and how long it takes. If you are okay and agree, then we can move forward from
Oh,
here.
of course. I'm hoping that you're okay and agree. I'm not trying to undercut you at all. It's just
No,
a
no, I
reality
understand.
that, like, I'm sure you've given to a charity here or there in the past. The whole program that I'm building, it is based on money, but it is
Uh-huh.
also based on this idea of bringing direct democracy into the future, which would be amazing to take credit that we were a part of. Like, for me, I spent 20 years in this industry. I do
Mhm.
have other funds, like, and I want to do what it takes to make it happen. We need to have a comeback. One of the things I'm also going to pay back all the people who lost money. I've already told them one of the guys auditing the code right now is going to look at who actually put into the staking and had been rug pulled, so I can send them that same amount of tokens back. I already purchased, like, I've just spent a few $1,000 on buying the token back because it dropped
Mhm.
all the way to the bottom. So I actually have 25% supply of the token. That's pretty good. And from that, I can repay the people back their tokens. And then everyone will be like, oh, wow, this guy Nico has integrity. You want to keep building with him, which I pretty much have already. They want to keep this program going.
No issue, Nico. What
Yeah.
I do, just give me one day, okay?
Yeah.
Let me send you detailed proposal from A to Z, like with the milestone. Like you said, first milestone will be the relation with the Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay, I will send you all detail. What will be what component I'm going to cover it. Okay, and once you agree, then we'll start
Yeah.
working together.
And the other aspects are more or less in this white paper. It's very extensive. It's long. It's like over 120 pages long.
Yeah.
But I'm planning on, run it through some AI here pretty soon and I can get it truncated. So I plan to
Okay.
make like a short paper as well. But it's good. It shows everything from the AI components and how it's going to be built. It shows the competition. The
Mhm.
businesses that are here in this country, and I just got off a call before this, I uploaded to my YouTube with a lady giving me a contract in New Mexico. She said she's all about this idea, and she agreed. She's hiring me to do a little petition drive there. It was
Mhm.
starting like next week. The companies that run the major petition drives in this country, they all make millions of dollars every single year. The AI component that we're building that's going to tie into the final aspect, it's like once we have this ecosystem, we have the DEX, the DAO, the Launchpad. The real reason why this is all to here is because the final component, which is this USDC smart contract, that the proponents who put millions forward will have the insurance that when they put money in, they're only paying for the quality work that is verified by the AI that has human help. Right now, the
Yeah.
AI does not do the core signature verification, it does the handwriting verification. When we get it to
Correct.
that level, we can sell it to the state departments. The
Mm-hmm.
California state alone spent 30 million on signature verification. It takes an average human typing about an
Mm-hmm.
hour to do 100 signatures. Right now, one of the devs I was working with that built some back end of this AI validation software, he's able to get it down to a second per signature, and it can go even faster. So the ability to totally sweep this entire US industry and then other countries is absolutely possible. I mean, it's a multi-billion dollar industry. And the idea to create an ecosystem with a currency that people can involve in, having a DAO and the launchpad, which is to launch all these new policy tokens, is something that we can get interested in and really give people equity. And I think that the crypto space as a whole, when you go to these, like I know this guy, the gentleman who's in the US doing most of the lobbying. There's a lot of people doing this, but people are lobbying their countries to have Bitcoin reserves. And as soon as we show them that we also have a system with our petitioners on the ground, with the training from experts like me that have worked in the industry for 30 years, and the smart contracts to make sure we can deliver those petitions without risk, without fraud, because it happens
Mm-hmm.
on both ends. The petitioners get ripped off, and the proponents putting millions down can get shorted on their pay.
Correct.
Then we would show we this could spread worldwide from all the crypto community realizing that they do want a Bitcoin reserve in every country where they can vote on it. From the UK to Japan has referendums. We have to see, like sometimes it's only to vote against a law, but many states and countries we can vote for the laws we want. We could put a Bitcoin reserve on the ballot. So I think you can see that this potential is huge, and I'd love to involve you. So if you feel
Yeah.
like 1,500 is too little, because you normally
Mm-hmm.
get paid more, I implore you to find in your heart that this is different than other things. I'm not asking for a free handout. I can pay what you believe that you need to get it done. I
Okay,
want to
brother,
work with
can you
someone
please,
quality.
yeah, can you please
Yeah,
tell me, the complete functionality of Telegram bot? Because
sure.
in your document it summarized in 3 lines with no functionality on it. So
Oh, what
can
do you
you?
mean the zero functionality is just the entry point. The levels 2 and 3 are for the DEX and DAO, and that's just to go to wallets that will fundraise so that when we have the money.
No, actually, what I just wanted to know that the what would be the functions of the Telegram bot right now. I when I saw in your document, there will be like real-time updates through webhooks, custom command, interactive keyboards for user engagements, and integration with external APIs for enhanced functionality. Only these 3 points are mentioned about the Telegram.
Okay, guys, I have to send you
Hmm.
a new Zoom link and we can continue the conversation. I'll try to keep it brief because I know you have stuff to do,
Yep.
but it says we have less than a minute on this one because I'm just using the free service. So let me come right back to you with a new Zoom link and we'll follow up, okay? Just give me like 1 minute. All right.
Okay, no
Okay, no
problem.
It's
problem.
about to shut down.
No,
I'll be right back.
okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's just
Bye.
going to shut off any second. I'll be right back.
No problem.